I'm not in love, who was I kidding? My heart is ice, I have no feeling. You told me lies and you were selfish. This the reason why things get ugly. You calling me, trying to tell me your whole damn side of the story. Don't need your lies, don't worry. Don't need your lies, don't worry. Cause you say you love me but you didn't. This love is over and we're finished. I'm not going back to you. I'm not going back to you, no. I'm not going back to you. Back to you, back to you. I'm not going back to you. I'm never gonna be a fool, no. I'm not going back to you. Back to you, back to you. It was so clear how it ended. You were so lost and I was splendid. You didn't know that I was smarter.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the Day by Day podcast for your Day by Day broadcast. I am your host, Day, and today I am joined by the lovely Chrsitine Marie, who is the owner of the Chrsitine Marie Show, who is also a recording artist who has 2 tracks, Unreal and Back to You, on YouTube, both at which hit at least 11K views, which is quite impressive. Chrsitine, how are you doing, and welcome to the show?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. We here. We made this happen, so I have 0 complaints.
I'm thankful.
Yes. So we're going to get straight into it, right? We're recording live from the DMV, but you're not originally from here, correct?
No.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from New Orleans.
You're from New Orleans. Oh, y'all heard that y'all heard the accent kick in right there. Right?
I'm from New Orleans. Okay,
cool. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because I was ready to say, so how do natives say it? Because you hear, y'all have NO, y'all have New Orleans, y'all have New Orleans, y'all have New Orleans, which is what you said, y'all have NOLA. So like natives, what's like, you know what I'm saying, like the native, like, you know, the way y'all say it to each other.
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It sounded good when you said it. I was like, okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always said that New Orleans girls have the best, number 1 accent on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? People say that all the time, and it's like, it's so, to me, real gutter. And it's like, and we cuss a lot.
Yeah, but it's a good one. Y'all do.
Yeah.
Y'all do. I like how y'all say, like, y'all like let's say like the word scary. Y'all say scary, like y'all.
You scary?
Yeah. I love, New Orleans girl is right up there. And, you know, most people most of my friends from here, they would say like New York accents. And I lived in New York. It's 2 sides of it. A New York accent, a real like heavy, grimy one, that shit can throw you off. But a cool one is good. A Spanish New York accent is sexy. I ain't gonna hold you, but nah, I've always said New Orleans got it.
Really?
Yes.
You know, I feel like people say that all the time, and it's just like, I'm thankful, I guess,
mm-hmm.
but
you're used to it. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah. I always say that like women are like so pretty from New Orleans until they open up their mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
See, and that might be the case for some people, but for me, that shit is sexy. And like you said, it might be a little raunchy, but that amount of raunchy is not over the edge. Like, so what's your favorite male accent? Like, what would you say?
I like a Jamaican accent.
Jamaican?
Yeah. Like Wagwan. I like a Jamaican accent. I like a New York accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people go New York because it's so distinct.
Yeah.
And it is, you know, it's cool, but, you know, I lived there and, you know, I heard it. It is good, but it's top 3. I'll put it top 3, but country, more specifically New Orleans, is definitely up there for me. Do you live in Baltimore, right?
I live in Baltimore.
Do you like the Baltimore accent? Because that's a distinct accent for your ass.
Yeah. I mean, do I like the accent?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right.
It's all right.
I don't want to shit on Baltimore like that. You
Listen,
know what I'm saying? I love Baltimore.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but they understand, because everyone around the world, not saying they don't like it, but they be like, wow, that's different.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar a little bit in New Orleans, I think. But, all right, so I say that to say this. How long have you been out here in Baltimore?
So I've been in Baltimore for about a year, but I've actually been in the DMV since 2005. I came up here as a result of Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I lived in PG County for like 7 years, and then I lived in DC for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
So people are always saying, you can't claim New Orleans. You need to like claim the DMV. And it's like, nah, I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah, that's your root.
Yeah.
I could tell.
For sure.
Yeah, nah, stick with it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What's better? That New Orleans gumbo or a Baltimore crab cake?
What do you mean? They don't compare. I will say this.
Maryland knows
Maryland knows how to do the crab like nobody's business. Like
Yeah, we got
as far as Louisiana, we don't know how to do the crab, and I'm gonna say that. And I know people will be like, "Oh, fuck you," but no, seriously, like.
I mean, nah,
They
that makes
got the
sense.
crab, so it's like
Because y'all have everything else. Y'all got crawfish, y'all got shrimp, y'all got gumbo. Like, y'all have a good portion of the seafood world. I mean, but, no one can fuck with Maryland when it comes to the crab.
Yes.
But you're saying it's not even close. So who won? Because
Maryland's always going to win with the crab. Like, you can't.
No, what I'm saying is the crab cake or New Orleans gumbo, which is better?
What do you mean? You can't compare the two. They're two different things.
Really? Is it crab?
Now, if you said the crab from New Orleans and the crab cake from Maryland, I would say the crab cake from Maryland.
Does crab come in gumbo? I probably sound crazy for asking that.
It does.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're saying that, because the crab out here is just so much better.
Yes,
don't even compare.
For sure.
Okay, I got you. I still haven't. I've never had like true New Orleans gumbo. Yeah. I'm still waiting on that.
Okay.
We'll get there one day.
Yeah.
But in general,
I'll make you some.
Really?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And
why not?
You be cooking like hell.
Yeah, I do. I love to cook.
So does that come from like your New Orleans root? Because New Orleans food, I mean, is world pro now.
Most definitely. I've been cooking since I was like 8. I've definitely put in my 10,000 hours.
Really?
Yes. Sure.
So how did you? So since you've been cooking from 8, I'm guessing you learned from watching your mom. That's how we use from your grandma.
That's another thing.
Oh, so that's extra draws in it. If it's grandma cooking, that's extra draws in it.
For sure.
Ooh, what's your favorite type of dishes to make?
I like to make everything. I like to make gumbo. I like to make dirty rice. I like to make a lot of Louisiana stuff, but I also like to make just all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. I see. Like I said, on your IG, you be like posting on your story, you be cooking stuff. And I commented last time you made something like, yo, you made me hungry. Every time, like, you be making some good looking stuff.
Yeah.
And
all
you can,
the time.
yeah, like, and you could tell, like, and everything you make it from the scratch. Y'all don't believe me? Check on her IG, on her story joints. They be up there like every other night.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn,
I mean, you have to. Like, when you get food, like, from you just buying it, it's not always like, I don't know. Nothing beats like a home cooked meal for sure.
Absolutely. And especially is when men say, we look for women that can cook.
Man, I don't want to hear this at all.
But listen. When we say that and say it's the key to our heart, yo,
if that was the case, I would have a man.
Now listen.
I'd be cooking my ass off.
Now listen.
If that was the case.
A lot of it's more that goes into it. I'm not saying that's the sole key to it.
Right. But people be like, you could cook, you should have a man. Cook it like that, you should have a man. It's like, nah. I wish it was that simple.
Well, I mean, see, it depends on the man. Some, men will really appreciate that, and some men will see a girl that can cook, you know what I'm saying, compared to a girl that can't cook, but got some other bullshit going on with it. If they're attracted to the bullshit, they're attracted to the bullshit. Now, like I said, I mean, it just depends. It depends on the situation, depends on the person, all that shit. But you're a rarity.
I think it's because I don't have a fat ass.
You think that's what it is?
It's definitely because of that.
You got a droop boot? You ain't got no droop boot, do you? You ain't got no droop boot.
I had a little something, but it's not, I don't have a fat ass, and, That's what it is. It's okay. I've accepted it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you accept it and, you know what I'm saying, you go along with it, because that's more attractive than the route that most girls nowadays take with.
I mean, I didn't say I wasn't going to go get surgery and all that stuff. I never said that.
Really?
Definitely making that happen.
I was going to give you so much flowers. Come on, Christine. Stay solid. Stay true.
I really want to, but I want to shit on all my exes, so I got to do it. I got to do it. Like, just to be able to say I did it.
So if all of your say none of your exes existed, none of your exes existed anymore, would you still want the urge to get it?
I probably still want the urge to get it.
If you were the last,
shit on niggas in general, if that makes sense.
Okay, but you know how much more power you would have if you don't resort to the fake ass and stay true?
No.
I'm talking from a real nigga's perspective.
No, tell me.
You will have much more.
How?
That self-confidence is there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean, I look
man.
at like, listen, like I admire people with their self confidence. I have it. I've accepted my flaws.
You do.
You know
We're
what I'm
gonna get into
saying?
that.
Right. You
Yeah.
know, but at the same time, there's still a longing to just be perfect,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
All right, so let me ask you this. I'm bald, right? say we was together and I just showed up with a head full of hair that was just on some bullshit like Tory Lanez. Would you rather that?
Does Tory Lanez have fake hair?
You ain't see the new joint like with his shit
No.
falling out?
Stop.
Oh man.
But see, it's different. Like men can have bald heads, they can have guts, they can have all of those things, and it's different.
How?
It's so different because women, we accept that. We have lower standards.
And we accept droop boots. We accept droop boots. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Listen, little butts is winning.
No,
You kidding me?
No, they're not. The big booty bitches are on the map right now.
This was the Tory Lanez situation.
Is that real?
Yes.
What is that?
Yes, it's a catastrophe. That's what it is.
Is it fake?
That is real. It's real fake, yeah.
No, I'm saying like, is that fake hair?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's bald.
damn.
That's why I like Tory Lanez, but he what is it? He betrayed the fraternity. The bald head fraternity. He betrayed us.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he went from bald to fake hair, and now he was just better off keeping it how it was.
Yeah.
It's ugly. But listen, we're gonna get back into everything you was talking about. I promise you are, right?
Okay.
Because we went there very quick. I like it, but we're gonna come back to it. What were we talking about? Food, I think, and we went to all sorts of places real quick. So, but like you said,
Little booties matter.
yeah, they do. Absolutely, Bakri, am I lying? Little butts, what?
Whatever.
Because the confidence is there way more than if she got a fake ass. All right, let me tell you like this, right? We're gonna get to it. I promise. We got a whole segment dedicated to it. I promise we do. All right. But for now, let's get back to the. We were talking about food. I think we're done with food. Let's talk about the music, right? So before that, so why do you think it is that so many? Because like I said you're a rarity because it's less and less women nowadays that can cook, right?
Facts.
And I was
Well,
thinking,
that's just because there's so many other conveniences,
as in
like delivering food, and it's just
but
it's
even
like people.
even before Uber Eats and DoorDash, I mean, women nowadays don't cook as much. And like you said, you learned from your grandmother since 8, and it's gonna eventually become extinct. And I'm talking from a Marylander's perspective. I think it's completely different in the southern states. I think in the South, like it's more tradition to teach your daughters and granddaughters how to cook. I know like that's how my mom learned from my grandmother and my grandmother from hers, how they since day one they was in the kitchen watching their mother cook everything from scratch. But nowadays, especially more so in the northern states, like you said, everything is coming more convenient, which is adding to the fact. And then you got the girls that don't know how to cook. So what are they going to teach their kids? They're going to teach them how to order from DoorDash, how to what to look for on the menu or whatnot. The shit's going to become extinct sooner or later. But shit, why do you think that is? Like that nowadays, like it's starting to become less and less that women know how to cook.
I think it's just a convenience thing. I think women are overworked and underpaid, and they just are like, why would I want to cook? This is probably the last thing that a woman wants to do is cook. I feel like I'm in a fortunate situation. Like I have to have a budget every week. So like I have to budget every week. I have to plan out all the meals. And I have to get on the same page with my daughter to make sure that these meals are good for her or whatever. So it's I feel like that's the main reason that.
And that's the best part. That should be the main reason why, so many women and men, we could say men too, would look forward to knowing how to cook. Right? Because I ain't going to say straight women. I mean, I'm not to brag, but I can, make a
You can throw down? What do you like to make?
Spaghetti
Spaghetti.
and scrambled eggs.
Okay.
That's about it.
Nice. Start.
I can make those too. I can make some mean eggs. I can make a mean bacon egg sandwich. You know what I mean?
Nice.
But
it's important.
Yeah,
you gotta
absolutely.
be able to sustain and take care of yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I make a crazy PB&J. I ain't even hit, but I throw the honey on there.
What do you do when you're not making eggs, spaghetti, or a peanut
Nah, I'm
butter
bluffing.
jelly
I can
sandwich?
make a. I'm like, I can survive.
Okay.
I'm no Gordon Ramsay, but I can definitely survive.
Okay.
And I know how to crack open a cookbook. You know what I mean? I have a some type of chicken cookbook, which has like 400 chicken recipes. So I can, you know what I'm saying, I could definitely maintain and manage. But no, like how you said, like, you know, the convenience, because that could, how I see it, that could definitely go both ways. All right, so let's talk about this music for a little bit, right? Like I said before, you're a recording artist. Both of your songs on YouTube hit at least 11K. That is very impressive. So let me ask you, when did you start making music?
I started making music at the end of 2019.
Oh, wow. So this is very
new. Very new. It
wow.
Resulted because I went through a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually dating a singer, and I was investing so much time and money in his dreams and what he was doing that after we broke up, I was like, what's the best way to shit on him? I can do music too, bitch, and I'm gonna do it way better than you. You heard me?
So this is the second time you mentioned shitting on this ex, right?
He broke my heart.
Listen, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but I'm taking my lemons and I'm making lemonade.
So you're not playing with it.
I'm not playing. I'm going to shit on this nigga, and when I win my Grammy, I'm gonna be like, I just like to thank all my exes that made this possible, because without you, I would not be here.
Damn,
Second,
girl.
I want to thank God.
Damn, girl.
That's how it's going. And that revenge and that, like, it literally fuels me every single day. Knowing that I'm going to shit on him, or that I am shitting on him.
What's your sign?
Taurus.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm a stubborn bull.
Y'all are very stubborn.
For sure.
But you're like, good Lord. Yo, you're like the female Drake right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Love Drake, by the way. He's actually my
bet
number
you do.
one. Yeah,
I bet you do.
Yeah.
Wow,
sure.
You are literally the female Drake. Hey, I ain't mad at it though.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask what inspired you to make the music, but I mean, shit, we could thank the ex for many positive, negative things that's, you know, or many negative things that you are turning positive in your life right now. Hey.
Just like to say thank you to my ex.
Hey. I mean, shit.
You're making it all possible.
Yeah, shoot. I mean, but you're on the road to start from 2019 to where you're at now.
And I was picking up some momentum. I started out, did a gig at my friend's house for free. And then from there, I got another gig, and I actually sang for Barbecue and Booze. And then from that gig, I got a paid gig. And then from that gig, I got another paid gig.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then COVID happened.
Queen Co.
You know, I think COVID happened, and that, kind of knocked the momentum down a little bit. But, here we are.
But just to kind of reverse back to something you said, which I think is very important. You said that you did a gig at your friend's house first, which was for free. And that led to another gig. Was the second gig free?
The second gig was for Mission Barbecue.
Mission Barbecue.
And alcohol.
And alcohol.
Yes.
Barbecue and alcohol.
Listen, it was like,
I mean, can you
when
beat
she
it?
offered it to us, my producer was like, I'll work for Mission Barbecue. And I just looked at him like,
yeah, can you argue with it? So
did you just sell my pussy for Mission Barbecue and alcohol? But I'm thankful that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Hickey for that.
Who doesn't love barbecue?
Yeah.
And who damn sure don't like alcohol?
Yeah.
So you went from the free gig to the gig for the barbecue and alcohol.
Yeah.
Which is, I would take 10 out of 10 times. And you went from there to a paid gig.
Yes.
I just want to say how important that is. I was just thinking about this earlier, how I just be having like thoughts with myself. And I was thinking how, eventually to make money, you have to do something for free.
You do. A lot of artists and a lot of people in general, they don't understand that is very pivotal.
Absolutely.
Please, if you have if you're a singer or anything, if you have the opportunity to do something for free, just do it. Just do it. Do it for the sake of doing it, and do it like we were performing for like maybe 15 people. I'm going to say I was practicing like I was going to be performing for 10,000 people.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And like that, the value of like doing something for free, because you never know what's going to come out of it.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're doing it from the heart. Like you said, you was doing it like you were practicing for 15,000, and that's going to actually prepare you for when you do get in front of 15,000 once, things kind of slow down and concerts and stuff get back happening. So I definitely wish the best of luck for you for that, because I know that it's genuine, because you said you started with free and it led to a paid gig. So
and then I have to mention too that the rate doubled each gig. Each time it doubled.
You go. And you started free.
Yeah.
Double up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I really hope everyone, who out there who has a business or a profession or art that they want to take serious really takes heed of that. So let me ask you, how would you describe the type of music that you make?
So I feel like I created my own genre, or not created my own genre, but I fused two genres.
Yeah.
So it's pop soul is what we're calling it. Because people ask me that question all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I used to be like, I don't know. And now I say pop soul, and people are still like, what is pop soul? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I've made it up.
I like that. Yeah, it's definitely unique. That's why I asked. I could tell. I wanted to see, like, how does she describe it? Pop soul.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't think I've ever heard of that label before, but it definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
That I've written so far? Back to You.
Back to You?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
For sure.
It's
Now I got a bunch of heartbreak bangers that are coming out, but Back to You, that's my baby.
Why so?
I think
What makes that so special?
So originally I was in the studio creating songs back in 2019 to into 2020. And I just thought, oh my God, these songs are great. I'm on a roll, whatever. Now it's time for me to start releasing the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, COVID happened and the studio shut down, and my producer said, hey, I'm going to set up a studio in my bedroom. So let's just start recording there. Right. So he calls me over, we do a studio session. And from that first studio session, I call Back to You my pandemic baby, because it was created in my producer's bedroom. And I just could not believe that came out of his bedroom. And from that song, I literally had to look at because I had 5 songs. I had to look at the other 4 songs, and I had to be like, okay, they're not up to the standard of Back to You. And now I have to recreate all the other 4 songs. So I've literally had to deconstruct all my other songs based off of this one song.
Dang.
Because it's Back to You, I set the standard for myself of if you're gonna release it, this is how it has to be. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's definitely some good that COVID sucks, but as far as people that are working on the art, it's definitely some good to it, because like you said, you really dug deep and Back to You during COVID. You didn't even think that was capable of being done. I would it's very it can easily happen. I would say the same thing happened with this. I was doing it before COVID, kind of, it was cool or whatever. I was doing it, but during COVID, when I stopped for a minute, but when I picked back up, I realized damn, I have I don't know, it was just a different feeling with the outside world being shut down, so you could really focus on something that you really want to take serious. It definitely lit a different fire on how serious I took it, and how serious you took it with Back to You, which set the bar for music to come afterwards, right? Which is with this, after before COVID, I was kind of but then now I'm starting to take it serious with each episode I do. You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely relate to you on that. That's what's up, though. Yeah, Back to You listen, the numbers speak for itself. Back to You, it has some views on it. So pop soul, right? Let me ask you, do you listen to rap as well?
Oh, yeah.
Of course,
I think I'm a rapper.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm your favorite rapper's favorite
rapper.
Yeah.
I like that.
For sure.
All right, so speaking of favorite rapper, right, and you being from New Orleans, I got something for you. So we have to come up with top 5 DOA, which is top 5 dead or alive Louisiana rappers.
What?
5.
Okay.
Top 5 DOA. And they ain't even got to be in no order. Nah, fuck that. We're going to make it harder. It has to be in order on top of that. Dead or alive Louisiana rappers.
Okay.
And I'm going to just say, I'll throw this out there first and foremost. Boosie has to be on there. Top 3. I say Boosie. You making that face?
We can put Boosie on there.
You from the way and you don't fuck with Boosie like that?
I do, but it's just
But see, Boosie.
I ain't get a bad talk, my brother. But yeah.
Well, see, Boosie. How most Louisiana rappers I see, up until NBA, which NBA has to be on the list for this reason. Up until before NBA, Louisiana's produced some of the best rappers, right? But they have never been big radio hit or commercialized rappers like New York or LA. This is from
what about Cash Money. Cash Money taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Of course. Wayne, I think, okay, so yeah, instead of NBA, I should say Wayne did that. But I'm thinking of, more so like, who was it, Soulja Slim. He from Louisiana, right? Soulja Slim.
Yeah.
Soulja Slim, Boosie, maybe some Gates. Like, they're great artists, but they don't, be as commercialized. Especially Boosie is like, maybe ain't as commercialized as like Jeezy or T.I., but he spits the same thing they spit, maybe a little harder. That's why I said it, but that was a good point. All right, so you said Cash Money. So we got to do rappers. So Wayne from Cash Money.
Lil Wayne,
We
for
could put
sure.
him number. What is he, number one?
Number one.
Okay.
Number
We're
one,
definitely
for
in
sure.
agreement with that. All right, so we got Wayne number one. We got Boosie
Gates.
on there, Gates on there for sure. Okay, so we got Wayne, Gates, and Boosie. Who else we got?
I don't know. I kind of want to put. I don't really want to put them on there.
Who?
But I was gonna say, No Limit.
No Limit. I was gonna ask, does Master P go on there?
He goes on it just because of what he was able to do for the culture. And
But see, is that different? Because I'm saying rappers, pure rappers.
Yeah.
Now,
So
if we're
I'm gonna say
talking,
no then.
if we're talking moguls, then P is number one.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
best thing to come out of Louisiana, especially on how we changed the game and the independent. I don't know the details, but I'm talking about how he made the artists get paid. But if we're talking straight rappers, now I definitely see where you came from with that, but we're going to stick to straight rappers. NBA has to go on there. And listen, me and you, I think we're kind of here as far as, taste for music. I'm not saying I personally think he's the best out of Louisiana, but kids nowadays, like I would say 23 and younger, see NBA. Like NBA is like the Tupac of their generation. You know what I mean? Am I? That's not a stretch.
Nah, you right.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was ready to say, like he's that. You know what I'm saying, for their generation.
Yeah.
Us, not so much. He does have some good songs. I do like a couple of his songs, but I don't, take him as serious as most younger millennials now, because they really have him up there. So I think, and plus he like breaks records for like YouTube views and especially YouTube views. Like he is a YouTube view monster, and right now, I mean, data is everything.
Yeah.
So I would say for that sake, he has to go on there. You know what I mean?
All right, let's put him on there.
Where we at, 4?
Yeah.
So we have Wayne, we have Boosie, we have Gates, we have NBA. Who's the 5th? I'll let you pick the 5th.
I don't know.
Who else?
It's a
do we
hard
have?
one for me.
So I never listened to Soulja Slim, but everyone from Louisiana I know, really, praises his work before he passed. So we can, I don't know. Did you listen to him?
No, not
Okay,
really.
so we can't really, this isn't disrespect. We just didn't really tune in, so we can't really, put him up there. I know.
R.I.P. Soulja Slim.
Absolutely.
We
I know.
mean no disrespect.
Yeah, I know it's some people that's been like, what? We just didn't listen
They're
to
like,
it.
she ain't from New Orleans.
Yeah. We just didn't tune in, so we don't want to be ignorant towards it. Who else do we have? I feel like we're missing somebody. I really feel like it's somebody that we're missing. You know who I did like, but was just, for one, they was ahead of their time, and then two, they passed way before their time. Lil Snoop. I really wish I could have seen, what he would have became. He was raw. He was from like Jonesboro, Louisiana. He was raw. I know who we can put at the 5th spot.
Who?
Hurricane Chris.
No, we cannot put Hurricane Chris at the
Hey,
5th
baby.
spot. I'll put Juvenile before that.
Juvie.
Yeah,
I like that.
for sure.
Juvie at 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
For
good
sure.
one. Yeah. Okay, I think that's who we was forgetting anyway, because we said Cash Money and paid attention to Wayne, so we forgot Juvie. All right, cool. I like that list. So we had Wayne at 1. Who do we have? Boosie at 2.
Yeah. Kevin Gates.
Gates
3.
at 3. NBA at 4. Juvie at 5. Top 5 DOA Louisiana rappers. I am not mad at it. But just in general, Louisiana, especially New Orleans, like the music culture is huge.
Yeah, it's something that's so disrespectful
What?
is that bounce music was created in the 80s in the projects in New Orleans,
Mhm.
and it's our music. It's music that I grew up with. All the music, like the way you see me shaking my ass, that was because I grew up on that music.
On
And
bounce.
now bounce music has evolved and it's all over mainstream. Like thanks to Drake, he came out with that Nice for What.
Nice for What? Yeah, that's what
And
really.
he popped off this bounce movement, right? To where Chris Brown, his last album had 5 bounce songs on it. Megan
Really?
Thee Stallion got bounce. see, this is my thing. You have no idea that bounce music is all over mainstream culture because
I don't.
Because
They
New
blended
Orleans
it in well.
Yeah,
but,
because New Orleans is not being highlighted on it.
Really?
And some of them shoot the videos in New Orleans, so it's like, to me, that's an homage to the city. But at the same time, there should be some kind of like spotlight that this is our music.
But they kind of dilute it though, right? I don't think they fully have it bounce beat. Yeah.
No, they fully have a bounce beat on that.
But like you said, they fuse it to where I can't, you know what I'm saying? I never really noticed, but then, you know, really.
You can tell, like, if you from New Orleans, you know that it, like, everybody from New Orleans knows that this is bounce music. It's bounce music. But
I mean, the world knows bounce came from New Orleans. Like, I think the whole world, like, know that.
But they don't know it's all over mainstream music right now.
Yeah.
It's huge right now.
Damn.
Huge.
So they that's copyright infringement, man.
Seriously.
I would admit, bounce music, man. That, especially like when like you said, you be shaking your ass to it. Like when a girl shake her ass to bounce beat music.
Yeah, it's like
that shit got some voodoo in it. That got that New Orleans voodoo in it. I remember the first time I seen a girl get wild to some bounce music. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
It was up there with whining.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, we take it to another level.
Y'all do.
Yeah, we actually don't call it twerking. We call it shaking. We be like, where my shakers at? Like, you know, it's called shaking.
Yeah.
But if I was to say shaking, nobody would know what I was talking about. So I say twerking. Yeah.
I like that. And I definitely like bounce music. So all these artists out here, man, y'all better start paying y'all homage because that shit is an art.
We appreciate the videos in New Orleans. Y'all are doing, you know, right by us by doing that. But at
some
the
of
same
the contribution, but
still, it needs to be.
They should just don't even mess with it. Like that's an art.
No, I'm glad that they did because it's like they've evolved the sound and it's just, to me, it's beautiful. Like, especially me knowing that is our music and then being able to hear it all over mainstream, it's a blessing. At the same time, it's like I would like to have New Orleans to be more of the spotlight of this is our music, because it is.
Yeah.
It don't come from any other place but New Orleans.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. I definitely see what you're saying.
Yeah. And when I say it's all over mainstream music, like I could name you 10 songs right now that have bounce songs on it. I could actually name you 30 if you'd like me to.
Yeah. Damn, you not playing about it.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean,
it's disrespectful.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, Louisiana in general, now I think about it, culture-wise, is I'm not sure. Is Louisiana a small city? I'm not sure. New Orleans. I'm sorry, I said New Louisiana. Is New Orleans a small city?
I would say it's a small city.
Yeah, because it seems like it's like taking over like culture a lot in every aspect. I was thinking like, shoot, look at sports with football. Every time someone scored, what did they do? The gritty. Which is like a, you know, Louisiana dance, like you said, with the bounce beat taking over everywhere, and just you know, even like the dancing and stuff. By the way, I saw you activate your feet on the so what's the Mardi Gras music called, like that y'all parade?
Second line music.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Second line music.
Second line music.
Second line music.
Yeah.
That shit is tough too.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, and that comes from New Orleans too. You know
Oh yeah,
what I mean? So, and we do that at weddings. We do that at funerals.
So what's that dance called that y'all be doing to it?
Footwork.
Okay.
So like, let me see your footwork. Yeah.
That shit is tough.
Yeah.
It is a lot of culture in the building right now.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
For sure.
So let me ask you this, right? We're talking about music, right? Different genres and whatnot. We're grown. So I got a question for you. Is a freak playlist important?
Is a freak? I think it depends on who you with.
I was just about to say.
Depends on who you with.
Depends on who you with. Depends on the mood. Depends on where you trying to go with it. Because if you trying, you know what I'm saying, if you trying to smash and dash, then yeah, ain't no music. But
now I will say this: anybody that's got R. Kelly on their freak playlist is probably a child molester.
R. Kelly's a no-no?
It's a no-no. I'm gonna tell you from my experience, it's a no-no. It's a no-no. Because I was 15 and I was dating somebody that was like 21. And he introduced me to TP2.com, R. Kelly's album or whatever. And I remember like that was our freak playlist or whatever. And then like years later, he's in jail for molesting a child. So
your boyfriend or R. Kelly?
R. Kelly and
the
freak playlist boy.
I mean, but he was 21 with a.
And I was 15.
Yeah.
So that should have let me. But the fact that he was playing
that
R. Kelly,
act right there was jail. I mean, that arc right there was like
no doubt,
sweet
no
gin and
doubt,
juice Batman.
no doubt. So I'm just gonna say, and I love R. Kelly. Let me not say that, but I just from experience, if they put R. Kelly on, just
yeah, okay. I'm glad you said that from experience. That's
run.
sweet gin and juice Batman.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from that perspective. Absolutely. Damn.
For sure. For sure.
Shit. Listen, I'm glad you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you Gucci, you know what I mean? You made it to the other side. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, all is well with that situation.
My mama told me not to mess with him, but
yeah, I don't have do I have R. Kelly on mine? Actually, I have mine right here. You want to see it?
Yeah.
I don't think I have R. Kelly on mine. Oh my bad. This thing got Nah, I don't. I mean, shit. Anyone nowadays don't. I got like a mix. I got like old. I got like new. No, I only got like 2-3 old. Y'all gonna think I'm wild as shit having a whole bunch of fucking Keep Sweating shit. Nah, I got some new and old. Do I have R. Kelly?
But I think free
don't.
playlists are nice, but I feel like a lot of chivalry is gone with men. So I feel like men are super lazy now. They're just kind of like, hey, can I get some head?
Like you said, it depends on the person.
They're not really
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, I mean, it does come to that. It's shit from girls, too. Y'all could be on that type of time, too. Y'all starting to turn into us.
Oh, it has shifted. We are men.
Yeah.
Hey,
like, y'all be on the same type of time, too. I remember the first time a girl asked me that.
Y'all have made us like this. Y'all turn us into savages. And that's where we are now.
I would say y'all, we did. I can't say we didn't, but y'all just y'all took y'all at first y'all was adapting, but then y'all ain't adapting no more. Y'all are revolutionizing now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, it's both ways. I remember the first time a girl, you know what I'm saying, asked for some head from me and wasn't trying to smash. Like, I'm like, wait, what? Is this real? Like, what?
It's happening.
Yeah, so it just depends. But, like, if it's really, like, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all trying to, like, get it in, you know what I mean? Like, y'all got time on y'all hands, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got, you know what I'm saying, no sound limit, so y'all can be as loud as you want, whether vocally or through the music. If everything is cool like that, you know what I'm saying, the music is that cherry on top.
For sure.
That whipped cream and cherry on top.
Sure.
That'll really set it off.
For sure.
But like you said, it depends on the person. For sure. Yeah,
For sure.
What's the best freak playlist song of all time? Only one. It's some legendary joints.
What is this song called? It's by, what is his name? She is the passion, she is my melody, and I amplify her sexuality. You know that song?
I don't, but you were saying it. You took me somewhere for a second.
Who sings the song?
I don't know.
The chorus is, and she's on my microphone. Oh, she's on my microphone.
That's some
I make
freaky
her
shit.
ooh, I make her oh. You know what I'm talking about? What is his name? He's from here.
He's from here?
He's from the DMV.
And she's on, is it Raheem
Yes,
Devon?
Raheem Devon. That's the
Love-
joint right
what's
there.
the song called?
What is the song called?
Microphone.
Yes.
Oh, Raheem Devon Microphone.
That joint right there.
Should I add that to the list?
Yes, for sure.
I will add it.
Sure.
I'm gonna listen to it later. See what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds cool. It sounds a little too slowish for me. I like something that's slow, but still. So, I think like slow is good, right? But it needs a dash of toxicity to really be lit, and a dash of rawness. When I say raw, like something that's a little raunchy, maybe a little violent.
Yours?
The greatest freak playlist song of all time?
Yeah.
I'm an old school nigga. So I would say I only got like 2 old school songs on my joint, but one of them is "Doing It" by LL.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that's the
Who's
GOAT.
gonna do it to that song?
What? But see, that's why it's great because it's
doing it well.
yes,
That song.
yes, because it's slow, but it's nasty, but it's not disgusting. It's the same as loving what is it, Microphone.
No, this song is different.
Let me look through my playlist because you ain't really clown my selection. Oh, you know what else is great?
What?
You know who makes great? You know who makes great freak playlist songs?
Who?
Kevin Gates.
Really?
What?
No idea.
One Thing. Yeah, let me change my selection. One Thing by Kevin Gates, I think, is the greatest freak playlist song.
Okay.
Because that one.
I don't imagine Kevin Gates making freak playlists.
That is like half of his expertise.
Okay.
Yes, please tune in.
I had no idea.
I can put you on.
I will definitely check that out.
One Thing, Me Too. That's a great joint. Jam. That's a good one with Trey Songz and Ty Dolla $ign and somebody else. Yeah. Oh, Kevin Gates got him.
Okay.
Kevin Gates got him. You know who was a sleeper though?
Who?
And I didn't even figure this out till recently. He has a whole album that is a great freak playlist album. The Weeknd, his old work. I'm not talking about that Super Bowl shit.
Yeah.
His old work, the trilogy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That album is great because it is toxic as fuck. And I was talking about this on the Streets episode. Shout out Marissa, shout out Ed. How some like that type of music, certain music is great because you need some toxicity. You know what I'm saying, in some situations. And that album, I'm just saying the whole album I just got put on. My favorite song on the joint is What You Need. And it goes like, he's what you want, I'm what you need. Like, it's talking about like your dude, you know what I'm saying? You like your dude, but you want me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit was right up my alley. I was like, damn, that's lit. The whole album is great. You know what I'm saying? I got put onto it a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh shit, yeah, this shit strikes the mood different.
I mean, but if we were talking about the greatest, freakiest album of all time, then you have to put R. Kelly there. But we can't talk about
I was ready to say, you said we can't do R. Kelly. Which album?
TP2.com.
Ah, that TP2.com, boy. That
crazy.
That man, he implanted that joint into your mind.
But now when I go back and listen to it, all I can think about is like...
It's him.
The 8 women that are trapped in the... 2 rooms. That's the only thing I can think about.
I didn't watch the doc.
And I start thinking about like everything that he's saying, like really everything that he's saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he was my very first crush ever was Aaliyah. So, and he was, I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see how people didn't see right then and there. I don't know. I mean,
he gave us so many signs.
Yeah, but I don't, I don't discourage. I mean, not discourage, but I didn't see the documentary. You know what I'm saying? I did see the video. I was like 6 and I saw the video when he pissed on the girl's face. So yeah, he pissed on her. Okay. But everything else, I didn't see, the documentary. I don't know the supporting facts. So I can't say whether, the extent of it. Yeah.
Broke my heart.
But,
because I put him right up there with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's the king of R&B.
But we all know.
So let me ask you this. I was ready to say. So okay, let me ask you this, because this is the thing. This is the thing with R. Kelly, right? People come for R. Kelly crazy. Are y'all? Is that same energy towards Michael Jackson?
For sure.
Okay.
But at the same time, it is, but it isn't. But at the same time, this is how I feel about Michael Jackson. Okay, if 1 in 3 people are molested, right? That's the statistics. 1 in 3 people are molested. If that's
in general, or that dealt with Michael. Okay.
In general.
Okay.
Yeah. If 1 in 3 people are molested, that means that your chances of being molested are very, very high,
mm-hmm.
right? Mm-hmm. So my thing is that if you're going to be molested by anybody, why not be Michael Jackson?
That is absurd.
That's how I feel.
Oh my God.
If I'm going to be molested, I want to be molested by Michael Jackson. Like, I'm getting all the benefits. I get to be at Never Never Land. Like, I'm drinking Jesus juice. Like, and I get.
And that's exactly how he
Jackson.
got the kids too.
Listen.
Wait, so how can you say that, but then dog R. Kelly?
Because I just
you would have got benefits from Kels, from Kinky Kels.
And this is the thing: if I was 15 and met R. Kelly, I would be one of his sex slaves.
You know what? You know what's crazy? You're not the first woman I've heard say that. I've heard a few women say that, like, shit, if I was 15 back then, shoot, I would have too.
Because he had me hooked on that TP2.com. Like, literally, like, I played that album over and over and over on repeat.
Yeah.
So I know if he would approach me to be his sex slave, I would have definitely been like, yes, daddy.
Like I said, that's not absurd. I've heard a few women say that. I know people listen like, oh my God, that's not the first time I've said that. And there's a lot of women out there. So for my niggas out there, if you're sitting next to a woman, ask her if she would feel the same way and tell her to be honest, right? Don't be judging, right? But I would say this: we've been here with a lot of things so far, Christine. But that Michael Jackson part joint, I don't know. But then
this is what I'm saying.
Not even 15.
Would you rather have an awkward interaction with your family members for the rest of your life, right?
Oh, so you're saying family compared to MJ?
Right.
So you're really speaking from like a realistic standpoint because you're saying 1 in 3 are molested.
Yes.
So you're saying if the odds are so high, if it were to happen to you, you would rather Michael Jackson than a family member. So
sure.
you're not saying you would have wanted to, but you're saying since it's a 1 in 3 chance, if it happened to you, you would rather Michael than your family.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That kind of clears the air a little bit.
I'm not saying I want to be molested.
Yeah. It's still a little foggy, you know what I'm saying? But that clears the air a little bit.
I'm just saying if you're going to be molested.
But they weren't even 15. These kids were like fucking 8, 9, and 10. And it was weird. Have you seen Returning from Neverland?
Listen, I have not seen that documentary because
you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. You gotta watch it.
Is it
really
disturbing?
I can't
into it about the whole situation.
watch it.
It's a lot.
Damn.
Even the maids, like, they really like put out the whole idea or everything that happened. Just, like the bedroom, the drives, everything.
Ah, man. See, I haven't watched Return from Neverland or the R. Kelly joint. See, I can't watch one and not watch the other. That's why I haven't watched it yet. I have to watch both. Because like I said, if I don't discourage neither one of their music. I call R. Kelly behind Marvin Gaye the greatest of all time when it comes to R&B. Now, personality wise, I mean, shit. In that interview when he went crazy on Gayle, he's a fucking nut. You know what I'm saying? Like it's clear he's a nut.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Like, y'all killing me with this shit. Like he's clearly a nut. Like it's you know what I'm saying? So personality wise, yeah, they're fucking sick.
Yeah.
Music wise,
genius.
Yeah. All right.
Genius.
Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it at that because you know what I'm saying? It's getting ugly. Yeah. So one thing I want to talk about with you right quick, right?
Should we say a disclaimer again? We do not condone molestation.
Absolutely not. She was just speaking
sex slaves.
She was just speaking from the disturbing, realistic statistics of the 1 in 3 and saying if it were to happen, then it would rather Michael.
Yes.
Sweet gin and juice. So let me ask you this. So you had a weight loss journey, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you about that. So, well, just go into details about it, like how much you lost, the time it was, you know, how you were feeling, how you were feeling before compared to, you know, now and after.
I've been big so many times in my life.
Really?
I've been a fat bitch my whole life.
Really? So it didn't go up and down. You just stayed up.
No, it's been up and down.
Okay.
My whole life. Yeah, like from the time I was like 12 till now, I've just been up and down, up and down, up and down.
Why so? Why has it been up and down?
Because I have the fat gene. Everybody in my family is big. Yes, for sure. Compulsive eating runs like rapid in my family. So it's just something that I have to deal with. I actually take medication for it now. They make medication for compulsive eaters. And so that helps. But my most recent weight loss, I was 230 pounds and I'm now 160. So how much is that? I'm 5'9".
Okay. You said you were 239?
230.
230?
Yep.
And you're 160, so that's 70 pounds?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Seriously. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So during the journey, you know, like confidence-wise, how did you feel? Because I see that, you know, well, we'll get into that later. So yeah, confidence-wise,
big or small, I've always had confidence because I've always been able to pull them.
Good, okay.
No matter what, because I got a pretty face.
There you go.
So you can pull them like that. So I've never had an issue with, you know, getting somebody or anything like that. I've just never had those issues. But I've also dealt with being a fat person, like how society views a fat person and how they treat you for being fat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've had to deal with that, but really, I don't know. I feel good.
Good. Yeah, shoot. I mean, listen, I can tell that you're and you know, if I'm right or wrong, let me know. I can tell that you're, and like you said, you always been confident. So you always, even when you was big, you was pulling them. But your confidence and glow, you know what I'm saying, like is really high. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, like you said, you was confident even when you were big. But I'm pretty sure it boosted a little bit afterwards, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Especially when my exes see me.
Here we go. Boy, that ex, he must have put it on you.
No, let's say exes.
Exes.
Yeah. Because they always circle back. So, when they circle back, it's like, oh, did you think that I would, you think that I would die?
They do always come back.
Yeah, they do.
Mm.
They do.
Female Drake.
So it's good to be on the up and up when they circle back.
Oh, yeah.
Because they definitely, I don't know what they think, but.
So, since like you said earlier, like you would want to get a fake ass to shit on your exes. I think that was just a thought, right?
I want a fake ass. I mean, I'm not gonna say I want a fake ass. Okay, I don't want a fake ass.
Okay.
I want my boobs lifted. I want a tummy tuck, and then I want to take that extra
fat from your stomach and put it in your
the
ass.
Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, is that okay? The Brazilian, whether y'all realizing that Brazilian is pretty common. There's a lot of people out there. So how do you feel like? See, tummy tuck, what I'm saying, boobs lift and all that. But how do you feel like with like the fake titties that are just like you can tell, like they be cross-eyed. You know what I'm saying? They be cockeyed, eyes cocked like a desert eagle, and then you got like fake asses that are just like I don't know. Like, do you like you think like that's like a good thing going for women? To be honest,
I think to each his own. I think that women do things because we do things for men.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because when you ask most, it's like, I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it because I'm doing it for me. So I'm like, okay, you're doing it for you. If you were the last woman on planet Earth, would you still get the fake body? I really want to ask like that. And I'm not judging, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, like you said, to each his own. But it's just a different level of confidence that we see in the woman. Like, okay, if she had titties lifted, tummy tuck, okay, cool. But like just the joints with the ass and they look like ants walking around. I was watching Plies on his IG made a great point to it.
I know, wasn't that
you saw
excellent?
It?
I was like, yep, I'm about to attract me a ugly nigga with money.
Yeah, so for those who didn't catch it, what Plies said was, y'all women out here getting y'all bodies dead, getting fake this, fake that, fake everything from head to nails to ass to, you know what I'm saying, to titties, everything fake. Y'all doing that to attract a ugly nigga with money.
Facts.
Right? You can be a real nigga that's broke. Me, I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm not broke, but I consider myself a real nigga. That's why I said I would much rather the little butts, because a real nigga's going for that. You really like you confident. If you get a little, you know what I'm saying, stomach work, ain't no one gonna judge you for that. But just a completely fake body, what do I need it for? Like he said, a real nigga can take you know what I'm saying, I can make you look good if you ain't got a crazy fake ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, that may actually make the girl look better if she don't got a dumb fat ass. And like we both on some like, you know what I'm saying, confident, just real chasing the bag shit, and she just pretty as fuck feeling herself, that'll make her look better than a girl with a fake ass, in my opinion. But Plies, yeah, but you said shit, yeah, Plies is right, and that's exactly what you're looking for.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. A sugar daddy with a boat, just in case you're out there listening.
Hey, listen, I got a DM from a sugar mama. It was fake as fuck though. I found out later. At first I was kind of hyped. I'm like, oh shit, I bet. Have you ever had a sugar daddy?
Never. Well, I had a guy, he had a foot fetish, so he always wanted to see my feet, and he would pay me to see my feet.
I think that's like the dream for most women out here. You hit the jackpot. How much would he send you?
So it would be like $300 a week.
For feet?
Yeah, but it got really weird when he wanted me to step on him. He wanted me to step on him until he came for $1,500 a week. And most women would say, do it, but I didn't do it.
For 15, he wanted you to step on him?
Like, step on him all over as hard as I could step on him. Like, for $1,500
It could have been worse. He could have asked you to shit on him. Listen, you laughing, but that shit it's spooky out here.
Yeah.
Jinkies.
But the foot fetish thing is real. Like, he would take me shopping for shoes and, take pictures of my feet, have me walk around in the shoes, like, just...
Really?
Yep, it was all about my feet.
Wow, I wish a woman would be on some I love your feet. What? Tarzan, I ain't never putting on my feet again. Damn. So did you take the 1500?
No.
Okay. So you didn't step on him.
I didn't step on him.
Oh man.
Yeah. Do I have regrets about that?
I know you do.
Sometimes.
Yeah. 1500 to step on a nigga?
A week. He wanted to do
A
it on
week?
a weekly. But the thing about it is that he wanted me to step on him until he came. Like, I just couldn't get past that.
Sweet gin and juice Batman. Oh my God.
I couldn't get past it.
Wait, how does he come from you stepping on him?
It's just a...
Was he jerking off while you stepped on him?
No, he's fully clothed and he wants me to just step on him.
He must have came out the womb feet first or something.
Don't know.
That's spooky.
But the foot fetish thing it's real. For sure.
Well, at least you have good looking feet. At least that story can attest to that. All right, so before we get out of here, that was heavy. Before we get out of here, right? So for the listeners and viewers out there, it's time for the day by day talk, for the day by day walk in life, which is basically just words, that someone can carry with them about a subject or a matter that happens on an every day by day basis, right? Like I said, I brought up your weight loss journey because I really pay homage to that. Because a lot of people, male, female, whatever, would tap into that, result of surgery or just say fuck it and stay where they're at. So what would you say to the person out there, whether they're viewing or listening, who may be trying to take on a weight loss journey or just an overall healthy journey, any type of journey that leads to them being more confident with themselves in life, right? But they may feel discouraged in doing so, may feel like, they can't take on the task at hand, or, outside sources may be getting to them, negative thoughts and energy from, the outside and voices may be getting to them. What would you say to that person?
I would say something that I always live by is the journey and the goal are all the same. So fall in love with the process and the results will come. And also, we didn't build it in one night, so it's not going to come off in one night. My grandmother would always say that. She said, you didn't build it in one day, so it ain't going to come off in one day. Because I would always get so discouraged when I was trying to lose weight as a young child or whatever, and she would always tell me that. And that's just something that I live by, just knowing that my actions every day will compound over time. And that is like something that I hold on to all the time.
That was great. I couldn't have said any better. Oof, the journey is as good as the goal.
They're both the same.
Yes, that is huge because everyone looks at the end game and they don't even see the journey of the person that they're looking at, of how they had to do a free gig with 15 people in the crowd. They just looking at how they, performing at Coachella, or they looking at how, they lost 70 pounds. You know what I'm saying? They're just looking at the end result. Dang, they look good right now, but they ain't looking at the journey and the blood, sweat, and tears that they had to go through to get to that. Fall in love with the journey, trust the process, all of that. You gotta stay down until you come up, or else you will not come up at all.
Amen.
Oof, I love that. So listen, right? Christine Marie, of the Chrsitine Marie Show. By the way, this is like, the day by day show shot and aired during the day. We could call this like the Chrsitine Marie Day Show, right? That's a nice
like
little,
that.
yeah, that's a nice
That's
little
a nice ring to it.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, everybody who's, tuned in, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening to whatever respective podcast platform you are using, I truly thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I would love it if you would subscribe and rate or like. Keep it a buck. If you don't like it, dislike it. I can take constructive criticism straight up. I'd like to give a special shout out to my guest, Chrsitine Marie, for pulling up. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Also,
it's been
like,
a blessing.
yeah,
It's been a blast.
Yeah, this was a fun thing. We have to, double back on it sometime. Also, I have to give a shout out to our special cameraman for the day, my brother Backery, pulling up on us. You know what I'm saying? He had to make sure things was crisp and cut for us. I appreciate that, Brody. Everybody out there, until next time, man, make sure that y'all stay safe, stay sane, and most importantly, stay blessed and trust the process. Peace.
Amen.